James Staten of Olympus Pools remains in jail tonight after a judge denied his request to leave with no bond. Staten, whose business practices were first highlighted in a Better Call Banking investigation, is charged with 35 felonies. 8 on your side consumer reporter Shannon Bacon was the only reporter in the courtroom today. She joins us now with an update on her years-long investigation.
Keith, after an hour and a half of debate and testimony, the judge agreed to lower the $2.8 million bond to just over $1 million. Staten's attorneys tell me, though, that that is not enough to help him get out of jail.
Stanton, how are you? You can go ahead and have a seat with your lawyer.
For the first time since his arrest, James Staten walked into a courtroom and faced some of his customers, while his attorney argued to lower his $2.8 million bond.
At this moment, right now, in this courtroom, he's innocent. And what this court needs to be assured of is that he's going to come back here tomorrow, and that he's not going to hurt anybody else.
Prosecutor Stephanie Bergen argued Staten is a flight risk, since if found guilty on 35 felonies, he faces at minimum 20 years in prison. A financial analyst testified Staten used company credit cards on personal expenses like Nordstrom department store and luxury brand Louis Vuitton.
He took their money. He abandoned their projects. Abandoning is in my argument here, is equivalent to failing to appear. Time and time and time again, he took their money, sometimes full cash payments up front.
Staten's mother testified her son is a loving husband and father and needs to be at home. She said he stopped trying to finish pools only because the state of Florida forced him to relinquish his contractor's license amid complaints. Staten's wife was in the courtroom but declined to speak. Customer Carmen Simpson called the judge's lower bond hearing of just over $1 million fair.
I think that she held it up high enough so that it is fair for all the victims as well.
What was it like to see James Staten in court today?
It was a great feeling to see him there because of what I've gone through all these years with my pool. And it was a sad situation at the same time because I think it's a lesson for all contractors. And I think every contractor probably should have been sitting in there and learning a lesson.
Staten's attorney tells me this bond is still excessive and that his family and friends together have been unable to come up with the collateral needed for such a bond. He says that his client is not a criminal and that he just fell victim to bad business as a result of the pandemic.
It may be excessive, but it has been reduced. But he's going to have to stay in jail, I guess, until this trial, I suppose. How long down the road is that going to be?
Well, I can tell you that he has already filed not guilty. So the next step here is a pretrial hearing, and that is set for November. In the meantime, though, his attorneys tell me that they're still trying to figure out their next argument to lower that bond, to ask for that bond to be lowered, and they may ask for another hearing to do that. So he could end up in court again, Keith, before November, but we know for sure it'll be November.
All right. Thank you, Shannon.